Hi guys, Tim here from Peak Pro Fitness, where we help climbers and CrossFitters recover from injury, move better, train smarter, and ultimately achieve more. So just want to say a quick Happy New Year from me to you guys. And as it's 2016, and we're all going to start thinking about training, what we want to achieve this year, I thought it'd be really cool to send you guys a little video about goal setting and give you 3 easy steps to help you kickstart your training in 2016. So, step 1, review last year. Sounds pretty simple, but it actually allows you a chance to set better goals for this year. It gives you the chance to look back, remember some high points, low points, evaluate maybe what you could have done better, anything that you may have changed. Also prevents you repeating some behaviours that maybe you wanted to stop last year and that you're looking at changing in 2016. So what I'm going to suggest you do, get a pen, piece of paper, and answer these 4 questions. What are the things that you can celebrate from 2015? You know, what were those high points? Is there a particular route you did? Did you feel that you trained really well? Maybe, you know, whatever it is, jot those things down. Secondly, what were you doing when you achieved those best results? Maybe you were training with a particular coach, you were eating well, you were getting appropriate levels of sleep. You know, what type of training were you doing? Were you training with a training partner? You know, all those kind of things. What exactly was it that you were doing? See if you can replicate it. You're more likely to get better results this year. Are there any mistakes you made? Did you make the same mistake over and over again? Why did you make it? Is there a particular reason that that was happening? Is there anything that you planned to do but you didn't manage to get done? Why didn't you get it done? Was it that you just ran out of time? Was it too hard a goal? Did you need more help? Was there a challenge in place? Maybe work got in the way? Was there an excuse? That kind of stuff. Okay, so that brings us on to step 2. What is it you'd actually like to achieve this year in 2016? So this is where we get the chance to dream big. Personally, I write a massive list of all the things that I want to do, regardless of how silly or big or whatever. I just write them all down, get it all in one big place, and then it's very easy to go, okay, well that's what I want to achieve, or see if I can try and achieve this year, and then pick 3 of those things. Pick the 3 most important ones, and then that will give you a focus for January, for February, and for March. Okay. Couple of questions that you can think about whilst you're writing this stuff down. What are the experiences and achievements you would love to look back on this time next year? Is there a particular route that you'd want to do, or, you know, maybe a particular goal that you'd want to achieve, or something that you've been putting off and putting off and putting off? Write it down. What is it? If you could wave a magic wand over your climbing or your training, what one thing would you change? Really cool question. What's the time frame you'd like to achieve this in? You know, do you want to get it done by February? Do you want to get it done by September? Is there a particular date, or have you got a holiday booked, or you want to go away and you want to go and achieve this route? Maybe go to Rocklands or Font or whatever. What would it mean to you to actually achieve this goal? How would it feel if you're at the top of that route, or you've achieved, you know, your first pull-up or whatever it may be, you've lost that stone? Okay, how would it feel? What would it mean to you to achieve that goal? Are there any challenges or obstacles that you faced in the past trying to achieve these goals? Is there anything that you think may or may not be a challenge or an obstacle this year whilst you're trying to achieve it? Another big important question, who could help you achieve these goals? You know, maybe you need to find a coach, maybe you need to find a training partner. Is it just that you need to talk to your friends and family about it and get them bugging you and asking how you're getting on and saying, oh, you haven't gone training today, why was that? Whatever it is, have people around to help hold you accountable. Which brings us on to step 3, actual setting of the goal. So we talked a little bit about that big list of things that we would like to achieve in the year, and then we've kind of gone, okay, well actually there's 3 things that are really important, and I'm going to focus on those 3 things in the first 3 months, and then I'm going to review, see how I got on, and then I'm going to pick, if I've achieved them, hopefully you have, you're going to pick the next 3. We've talked about that magic wand question. If there was one thing I could change, particularly out of those 3 things, what would it be? What's my focus going to be for this month? Okay. Couple of things that you can also do to make sure that you set a really good goal is to make your goal smarter. So make it specific. Okay, the more specific you are, the better the goal is, the more likely you are to achieve it. Okay, don't just say I want to lose weight. Maybe you want to lose 2 kilos, maybe you want to drop a dress size, maybe you want your body fat at a particular percentage. If there's a route you want to achieve, what route? You know, maybe it's trackside up a curve, it's going to be your first 7-8, or maybe it's back route down at Malham, or whatever it is. Be very, very specific as to what the goal is. Secondly, make it measurable. If it's that fat loss goal, how much? You know, it's 2 kilos, 2 pounds, 10% body fat. I want to reach a certain hold. I want to get a high point on my route, whatever it is. Make sure that you can measure your progress, because that's more likely for you to achieve it, because you can track how well you're doing. Thirdly, make sure it's achievable. It should be a challenge, yes, but it shouldn't be that much of a challenge that you're never going to achieve it, and it's not within your reach, which is the fourth one. Okay, it needs to be just outside of your reach. Okay, we talk about challenge, we think about stepping out of the comfort zone. That's where we make the biggest gains, that's where we make the biggest progress, that's where that challenge is. So it's just out of reach. Time constrained, like I said a little while ago, make sure that you have got that time to get it done by. It's very easy for us to set a goal, not have a deadline, and then it just gets pushed off. Excuses come in, and it's very easy to go, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later, I don't quite feel like it today. If you're time constrained, if you've got a deadline, it's much, much easier to get yourself in gear and get yourself training, get yourself achieving what it is you want to achieve. And lastly, accountability. It's very easy if you're just doing it on your own to let the excuses come in, give up, ease it off, and it's very difficult to hold yourself accountable. Make sure you talk to friends and family, maybe get a training partner, think about having a coach, people around you that can make sure that you're doing the things that you need to be doing and ultimately hold you accountable. Cool, all right, well thanks for watching. There's 3 simple little tips about kickstarting your training in 2016 and setting some really cool goals. Thanks for watching, good luck with the training. I shall see you next week with another little video. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's Peak Pro Fitness, and if you see me down at the wall, say hi. Don't be afraid to ask any questions. Cool. Cheers, guys.